Hey guys, so I haven't ridden in quite a while. I mean, I haven't taken a recording in quite a while. I've been riding, but we haven't had any sunny days, and it's crazy. We might have had one sunny day in May, and then it started out June gloom. We usually call it May gray, and then June gloom. And this is like the first. I can't. Well, maybe clouds are over the ocean in the distance there, but. Yeah, it's beautiful. But anyhow, here's the DCT 2021 Honda Gold Wing. I've had it for like 6,800 miles now. And I love the bike. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of YouTubers that will give you a full-blown technical description of everything. I just kind of cover the fun factor. So I'm going to go on a cruise. I want you guys to join in. We're going to go on this road called Highland Valley Road. It'll take a little while to get there, probably like maybe 5-10 minutes to get to that road. Then that goes all the way into Ramona. And then we're going to leave, go to downtown Ramona, and then we're going to head back along a nice mountain trail that's really has some nice twisties and stuff. And then that'll do it. So that's the plan. I hope you're all doing well. I love hearing from you guys. I will be taking videos. I know I have huge gaps in my program, but I'm planning on doing ongoing videos. I apologize for the delays some time in getting them out there. I'm kind of lazy as far as that goes, but I will keep generating videos over the years. So. All right, hop on and have some fun. So see ya. It's a Friday, it's right around lunchtime. I'm hoping I don't hit any lunch kind of traffic. I think the roads we're going to be going on, they shouldn't be very lunch centric, you know. Trying to get better at leaning, get my upper body more into the corners. I was doing it wrong for a while there. I was like leaning the bike, which is not a good idea. change of plans. So I missed finding the entrance of that road I want to get on. So instead, I'm going to, we're going to still go to Poway. We're going to go on Scripps Power Park. That's what we're on now, Scripps Poway Parkway. This will take us on to the 67. And then I can hit the Highland Valley Road from the other end, from the Ramona end, which is actually it's a nicer ride, to be honest with you. So. But the motorcycle has been really solid, super comfortable, great suspension. I love the windshield. You can raise and lower the windshield automatically, which is really cool. Navigation system is really good, especially if you use Apple CarPlay. It's even better, I think. Then you can do a Bluetooth, connection to the bike if you want, so that you can give it Bluetooth commands, like find nearest McDonald's or something like that. Gas mileage is probably averaging around 40 miles per gallon, the way I drive it. I usually am in tour mode all the time. Sport mode is just really aggressive, very peppy, and so it's not as smooth. But when you want to run hot, that's the way to go. Touring mode is nice because if you jump on it, it will kick down and it will be pretty aggressive. We're headed directly east at this point, so the San Diego area is interesting about its weather forecast. I remember when I first moved here like 25, 26 years ago, there are 4 different forecasts that they'll give you. They'll say coastal area, this is what the high is going to be, and then inland, which is another temperature range, because now you don't have the ocean breeze, and so it's usually about 10 degrees hotter. And then mountains, and that could be all over the map as far as weather goes. You can actually have snow, like we've had snow in Julian. That's like about 45 minutes from the ocean, and then maybe an hour. And then desert. So once you get on the other side of the mountains, not these mountains, these are just like an intermediary mountains, but once you get on the other side of the mountain, then it's the desert. So there's really kind of 4 areas. And over the last 3 months or so, there's been just so many days of cloud cover all day. It may just kind of rain a little bit, really just be misty, but it was actually great. It's great golf weather, because with the overcast you don't get much wind, so that part worked out great. But I would take the bike out and ride around and have some fun, but I didn't film anything because when it's overcast like that, the ocean isn't blue, the things aren't as colorful, This is like, the Scripps Ranch area, and then it heads into a section of Poway. I think we might catch a little bit of Poway. And then when we hit the main road, we'll be going right into Ramona. and then we'll get on the east end of Hidden Valley Road, and that's a cool little ride, and then that should wrap it up. But yeah, the bike is super comfortable to ride. I used to be a little bit more hunched forward, more like in sport mode, when the handlebars, with the stock handlebars. But I bought this handlebar riser kit, and it raised the handlebars and it brought them back about an inch. And I didn't think it'd make that big of a difference, but it really did. That was a good thing, and I got the highway pegs that I installed in upside down. But it turns out I think I actually like them like that. It gives me more place to put my foot, toward the front of the bike, which I need a little bit more leg stretch, I got this windshield too, because I'm so lazy. I don't want to be dealing with plastic windshields. They're so easy to scratch. Well, this is made out of a different material. Like this morning, all I did was spray some window washer and wipe it down with a micro cloth, whatever they call those things, and that's it. It's super easy. I have to be careful with this is plastic here, so I have to be careful I don't scratch that. There's a humongous building up on the right there. It's Amazon facility with all the storage of all the products. See if I can get through this little cluster of traffic here. There's the mountains. When they talk about when you weather the mountains is a different weather condition, that's the mountain. Those are the mountains they're talking about, straight ahead. And once you get on the other side of them, it's not a long ride before you hit the desert. There's actually another set of mountains after this set. Yeah. But we've had so much rain. And so a lot of growth, a lot of plant growth. And that doesn't bode well for the fire season. There's a lot of fuel, so we're all fingers crossed we won't be in any trouble this year. We've had to evacuate once before, many years ago. I can't remember what year that was. Bike is going up hills, it'll kind of feel like it's lugging a little bit. So So usually I'll just kick it down a gear. You can do it right here with your thumb, or you can upshift over here. Get into the corners and everything where you're going to be changing speeds a lot to just you know, you can put the DCT transmission into manual mode, and then you just use the paddle shifters and control all the shifting. So this is Route 67. This will head us right into downtown Ramona. And this road has had some work done to it, and I noticed on the right-hand lane there's like one of those snakes they put in, like you don't want to get in that with a motorcycle. It could be a little bit squirrely. I don't know what they were doing. They were just that little patch, and then it dips in every once in a while. It comes back out again. Yeah, like right there. But it can be a little squirrely with the front tire. So this road is like crazy popular on the weekends because people are going to do that run once eventually, but this will take you through Ramona, and then when you keep going, you go in, you drive all the way out to Julian, which is up in the mountains, and it's, you know, the entire ride is pretty twisty turnies, and so there's every weekend there's a boatload of motorcycles that you'll see on this road. And there's a popular biker bar that's out there also that people like to go to, which is a bad combo for me. I don't put a drip of alcohol in my system, even though I love to drink. I don't drink on the bike. I won't even ride the bike the next day if I feel like I still have alcohol in my system. I'll just skip, you know. So this is Iron Mountain. It's a good it's a great trail here. I've done it. It's a good workout. It gets pretty hot out here in the summer. Like right here it's 80, and yet probably where I live near the coast it's probably like maybe 72-ish, maybe even 70. But that's kind of cool thing about this California. You know, it has the 4 different weather systems that are right near each other, not too far of a drive. I've heard people say they've gone ahead and played golf and then went skiing, you know, all in the same day. Try to stay out of that little snake thing. but the bike, the suspension was pretty wasn't tight enough. So I noticed, you know, if I hit like a little dip kind of bump, I think it would bottom out. So I don't know if that's typical with all bikes right from the manufacturer, but that's what mine was doing. So I took it for a lot of rides and kind of like, you know, make a couple of adjustments. It's a manual adjustment on this model of the DC, the Honda Gold Wing. The touring model, it's automatic. You know, you can use it's a menu choice to make it stiffer. So I would just pull over. It's not difficult. You know, you just pop off the side panel and you can get at the section of the shock you need to adjust. And so I would try make it a couple clicks firmer, you know. And over time, I found out that for me, I weigh 175 pounds. It was about 16 was the setting. And ever since I set it to 16, I feel solid. It feels comfortable, and yet it can handle a bump. It's pretty interesting. I don't know what they did here, but you can see how there's a long snake, then it dips in, then it comes back out again. So I kind of misspoke. There's the mountains. You can see them in the distance. Those are the ones that really make a difference weather-wise. That will be another weather region. That's where Julian is. Then on the other side of those mountains is the desert. We'll take a quick spin through Ramona just to go through the downtown. I'll loop through there, and then we'll come back and take. I think it might be this road. Yeah, hidden Highland. That's it. Highland Valley Parkway. Highland Valley Road. That's it. Not Hidden Valley. Highland Valley. Ramona's a lot of horse people out here. There's a lot of, you can get land a lot cheaper out here, even though now it's nothing's cheap. But, once the house prices started going ballistic, closer to San Diego, a lot of people bought homes out here. They had a big rush on homes out here. A lot more open land. You get bigger lots for your house, bigger house lots. Ramona, it reminds me, there's a number of buildings here that are pretty old, and kind of looks like back in the day in the Western movies. You can imagine someone riding a horse up to one of these buildings and, you know, tying the horse up to the horse rail out front. We're almost to downtown. This is kind of a popular route to go to the desert. A lot of people on the weekends will take their four-wheelers and their dirt bikes. And this road will be pretty crowded. A lot of traffic. .81 degrees here. Feels nice. Great to see the blue sky again. That was amazing. I've been here 26 years. I've never seen anything like it. So many days in a row of cloudiness, you know. But that's nothing to complain about. Other people have a lot worse problems than that. this is pretty good amount of traffic. It's right at lunchtime. It's 12:23 right now. So I'll just go through here and then loop back. A lot of new construction around this area. It's almost headed into downtown. Yeah, once we get on the Highland Valley Road, that'll be, there's usually hardly any traffic on that. Yeah, it's very Western-centric vibe to Ramona. Here we are. This is the main stretch in the downtown area. See some of the buildings here. They look so like old town Western stuff, you know. There's a pretty old building over here. It's not really too big of a downtown area. But once you go through here, then you can get out and you get on some nice twisty roads all the way to Julian. Super popular with the guys on the motorcycles. Here's the town hall. It says 1893. So I'm going to just find a spot up here and turn around and then head down Highland Valley Road. This is the north side of the downtown area. And that's pretty much the whole main strip. I suck at doing tight U-turns, so I just do the baby thing. And well, I guess it's not baby thing. It's kind of smart since I don't want to dump the bike. But I'll use the brake and gas at the same time. Kind of like nurse it around. thing I learned that's been a big change, life-changing, is my buddy got me on this bone broth diet because I just wanted to lose some belly fat. So, and it worked, but then of course I put it right back on. But in the meantime, I noticed when I was playing golf, I was way more flexible. I had less aches and pains. Arthritis runs in our family, and I get like joint pain with my hands. But anyhow, you know, and after I would golf, if I came home and sat and watched TV for a little bit, when I got up, my back was really sore. Well, I noticed doing that bone broth diet that I felt a lot better, and I was way more flexible, so I could hit the balls. Like I gained 20 yards of distance on my driver. And I also noticed hardly any aches and pains anymore in my joints. And when I got up after sitting after golf, you know, my back felt good. So I didn't want to be drinking bone broth all the time, so I'm trying to figure out what's in the bone broth. And it turns out it's something called collagen, collagen. Anyhow, so I said, I don't want to drink that stuff all the time. So I bought some powder, collagen powder from Costco. You can get like about a 30-day supply for $30. So roughly $1 a day. And I started using that instead. And the times and everything felt great. And then when I stopped using it for a little bit, I got lazy and I forgot to use it. And sure enough, I started noticing more pains in my joints again. So I'm like, what the hell? So now I have it every morning. I just put a capful in my coffee. But it's made such a huge difference. Oh my God. And so I turned my sister onto it. And she was having this knee pain, chronic knee pain. And so she was about to go, she was going to go to the doctor and see what the next step was about her knee pain. It wasn't going away. And I told her about the collagen thing, and she said, all right, I might as well just try it. And she was shocked. She came back, texted me saying, unbelievable. I went to my doctor's appointment. I explained to him I don't have any pain anymore. And he asked me what I was taking, and he said, yeah, it doesn't work for everybody, but it does work for some people, and you're lucky you're the some people. So I wanted to share that. I know there's a lot of riders on the channel that are in their 60s like I am. And it's absolutely amazing. I'm not, like I said, it doesn't work for everybody, but I would say try it. It doesn't matter, you know, which brand you get it. I think they all have I think they're all good for you as far as improving your tendons and that kind of thing. So anyhow, so this is Highland Valley Road. It starts out pretty boring. It's just straight driving, and then it gets into some really tight, twisty turns, and it's a nice scenic route when you head out the last part of it. This is beautiful country out here. This is east of San Diego by about 45 minutes. See how the open land. there's so much growth, a lot of green, still a lot of green out there. So I see a lot of people like this ride. Put it in sport mode, I'll have a little bit more control of the shit. It won't shift as quick. See the sport bikes go through here, it's unbelievable. They can fly. I'm not good at cornering it. I get wicked scared of this stuff. I'm starting to getting more comfortable though. Just by doing more of the leaning and tunnel. back in tour mode. Yeah, sport mode is a little bit too jumpy. Really nice views as you drop out of the mountains down into the valley up ahead here. And it's unusually green. Normally this is pretty much a lot of golden burnt out grass kind of thing. With all that rain we had, it's starting to burn out, but there's still plenty of green left over. It's really nice. Here's where we drop out of the mountains. Geez, another thing I was battling was I found out I had sleep apnea, so I had to wear the CPAP machine, wear the mask, and oh my God, I tried everything to get that to work, and then I tried raising my pillow on a pillow wedge kind of thing, and I recorded myself, and sure enough, I wasn't doing the normal, choking for air. So I got an adjustable bed so I can raise and lower the head, and I did some testing. You can just take your iPhone if you have enough storage space and just record yourself sleeping at night and hear what it sounds like. And ever since I started elevating my head, I wasn't doing the sleep apnea thing anymore. The obstructive sleep apnea stopped. Anyhow, I wanted to share that in case any of you got, because it's such a pain in the ass to wear that. For me, it was super uncomfortable. So that's the end of Highland Valley Road. So the rest of it is just heading back to the house. So I want to thank you guys for coming along for the ride. I hope you had a good time, and stay safe.